So I had always wanted to serve a mission when I was little. I remember when I was maybe 12, there was a state conference, and they announced over the pulpit, a speaker, anyone that's going to serve a mission, stand up. And there was all the, the priests and the teachers, and I stood up as well. And I think there were probably a couple more girls. Well, then the time came for me to, think about it. I was 20 or so, and I started praying about it. And I wanted a big answer. So I was so excited because I was going to get a big answer, and I was going to just have this miraculous, life-changing angel appear to me and something like that. So I prayed and I prayed, and nothing came. Nothing came for a while. 6 months or so. I gave it what I felt was a fair amount of time. So after I didn't get what I thought I wanted, I just said, that's okay. Then I'll just keep going this direction, and that's okay. So I decided not to go, and I had plans. I said, if I'm not going to serve a mission, I'm going to go on an adventure. And I was going to do all these things. And one by one, about 4 of these major things that I had planned fell through. And it was kind of a bummer. But I remember that it was fine. But I started listening to conference talks as I would get ready in the morning. So when you're getting ready, I would go through maybe 3 or 4 conference talks. And I don't usually paint my toenails when I get ready, but I think it was in the summer, the spring. So I was listening to Jeffrey R. Holland, and I honestly do not even remember what he said. And I was painting my toenails, and just the smallest voice came to me, and it said, "You can go if you want." And I had decided not to, and I had stopped praying about it. And this was a couple months down the road, and it just said, "You can go if you want. It's your decision." And that's when I really knew that sometimes the Lord lets you decide. And so I decided to go. And I was so excited, and I was so nervous, and I was so grateful that I was able to discern a small answer instead of a big answer. And then the feeling just kept coming to me as I was preparing in this process that I really needed to go for my future husband and my future children. And I'm not dating anyone now. My mom wants grandkids, but that's not going to happen for a while. But I really felt like that's why I needed to go. And I don't regret it for a moment, anything. So I put my papers in, I called a family meeting, and things just happened. I got my call at the end of August, and I reported to the MTC December 21st, 2011. So I got there, and it was just this big long process, and then you go, and they drop you off at the curb and you're gone. Like, they really leave you. They really leave you. And I didn't even say where I was going. That's awful. I'm so sorry.